So now we will see how we can set the table size in HTML using the width and the height attributes. So guys, basically the HTML tables can have the different sizes for each column, row or the entire table, and that is what we are going to see with the help of examples. We will first set the table width, and then we will also see the table header width, and then we will see the table row height. So guys, let us move to the VS Code over here, and this is the table that we had defined previously along with this particular internal CSS code as well, and this is how the table is being displayed right now on the web page. Now guys, let us say we want the entire table width to be displayed as the 100% of this page, which means the width of the table will be same as the width of this device screen over here. So what we can do is simply for the table tag we need to define the width attribute. So guys, over here we need to define the table once again, because this particular CSS will only apply to the table tag and no other tag. So basically th and td tags will not have this particular width for now, and that is why we are having another table tag over here inside the internal CSS code. So guys, over here we simply have the width attribute, and then we will say 100%. So this will make the table width extend to the device screen width. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the width of the table is being extended to the width of the screen right now. Now guys, let me just add another column over here to make the table look more decent on the HTML page. So what we will do is we will add another column over here. So we have the header, and then we say another column, and then we will define certain table data as well for the third column over here. So we will say this is first number. So guys, basically we are just describing what the content of these particular rows are. So we will say this is second number, and so on up to the fifth number we are going to define the new tags over here. So guys, we have defined the content of the third column as well. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again. So as you can see, now we are having three columns. The first column is the numbers, then we have the string representation, and we have another column which is having the description of all these rows over here. Now guys, we can also change the width to another percent in this case. So basically, instead of having the 100% width over here, we can also say to have 60% width of the device screen. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So this is the 60% width over here, and this is how we can change the size of the table. Now guys, we can also have the table header width. So guys, basically let's say if you want the width of this particular header to be more compared to the width of the other headers, so we can do that as well. So what we have to do is, let's say we provide 100% over here as the width of the table. Let me just reload this page once again to see the changes. So over here we are having the 100% width of the table. Now guys, what we will do is we will come over here, and it is the third header, that is another column. So we will change the content to description over here to be more precise. So let me just save this file now. So over here the description is the header for which we want the width to be 50%. So currently it is not 50% because it is not starting at the middle over here. So what we can do is simply we can come to the th tag for the description header over here, and then inside the th tag we will have the style attribute, and this style attribute will have the width property in this case, and we will say 50% should be taken by this particular header over here, and all the values that are present inside this header. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again. So as you can see, now the description column is taking the 50% of the entire 100% of the table. And guys, this is the way that we can provide the width of a particular column as well inside the th or the td tag as well, inside which the data is being defined. Guys, it is important to note that we have provided the style attribute just to this particular header, that is the th tag of this particular row, that is the first row. So using the width of this th data over here, the other td data that are present in the third column will also have the same width over here. This cell is having 50%, so all the cells under this particular column will also have the width as 50%. Now guys, let us see how we can change the height of a particular row. So let's say we want this row, that is the row having the number 2 over here, to extend its height. So what we can do is we can come over here to this row that is having the number 2 in this case. We provide the style attribute. So we say style, and then inside this we can provide the height property. And then guys, let's say we have 150 pixels as the value for this particular height property inside the style attribute. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again. So as you can see, for this row that is having the number 2, the height has been increased to 150 pixels over here, and that is how we can set the height of a particular row inside the table. So guys, this is the way that we can change the size of the table, as you can see, by using the internal CSS. And then we have also seen how we can change the width of a particular header, which will be followed by the other data that is present inside the same column. And then we have also seen how we can change the height of a particular table row in this case. And this is how the table is being displayed on the HTML page right now after all the changes. So guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is more about table headers in HTML, that is the horizontal and the vertical table headers. So stay tuned.